Hello and welcome. In this video, we are going to discuss the health check tool by 7 Consulting. As you know from the previous videos, once you install the 7 tools, it becomes part and parcel of Microsoft project. So over here in the menu of 7 tools, you can see the health check icon. And if you press this, the system or software will generate the 7 health check, and it will be there for checking or giving you the quality score of the project schedule. Before moving further, let me explain you the importance of the status date in generating the health check tool. From project and project information, you can see the status date over here, and if this date is empty, the tool will not generate the health check or health quality score. And same is the case if the status date is greater than the current date, the system will also not generate the health check tool because it will hurt the integrity of the tool. So you have to make sure that the status date is either today or is in the past. And this status date is important in the perspective that all of the calculations for the health check tool will be based on this status date. So if you set it for right now, like in my file, it is set to be on the 2nd of October 2017. So all of the report will be generated based on this date. So I press this OK button, and then over here in 7 tools you can see the settings. So you can change the settings of the health check, and over here you can see all of the standards of the health check. These are standards are based on the practices that are recommended by Defense Contract Management Agency USA. And you can see over here the lower and upper limits and the weightage, and all of these standards have been mentioned over here. If you want to change the upper limit or lower limit, you can do it, and if you want to change the weightage of that particular standard, you can also do that, but we recommend that you use the 7 best practices for generating the health check tool. So over here I go on health check, and it will ask for me the location of the file, and once I press the save button, the system will start analyzing all of the schedule, all of the start dates, end dates, leads, lags. It will start calculating the baseline execution index, and you see everything. You check for the invalid date. So right now, and it can take 1 to 3 minutes to generate. So right now I'll not press the save button. In fact, I've already generated a file for you. For example, once you generate the health check tool from Microsoft project, the system will output the information Microsoft Excel file. And over here, as you can see that this health check tool has been generated. All of the standards that has been discussed in previous videos for the health check have been mentioned over here, and the slide description is mentioned. The lower and upper limit has been copied from the configuration sheet that we have just seen. Over here, the system is giving you an indication that what are the acceptable limits. So for example, if there is a logic standard and it says that activities should not be without a predecessor or successor. So on target means that less than 5% of the activities out of the total should be having or should not be having the predecessor or successor. So the lower limit is the 5%, the upper limit is the 10%, and within this limit is the acceptable or tolerance limit. So the tolerance limit is shown with the amber color. If you are on the target, it's shown in the green color, and if you're missing the target, you are shown the standard is shown in the red color. Over here you can see the weightage, and the score out of 2 is given. So if you are on target, you'll be given the full score for that standard, for meeting that standard. If the result is within the tolerance limit, it will be given an amber marking, and if it is missing the limit or missing the target, it will be given a green limit. Over here you can see further that the total number of total number of activities have been mentioned, and the actual number that is violating that particular standard is shown over here. And if you press the show button, it will actually give you the ID numbers of the activities which are violating. So over here you can see that there are various standards listed down, and I just want to focus on this red color, which says that there are invalid dates, thereby meaning that there have been some planned dates with the past or some finished dates with the future. So if there is something in the schedule which is missing that, it will show in the red color, and you can actually see that there are 15 or 18 activities which are violating this standard. So if you press the show button, it will give you the IDs of those numbers. And same is the case if it is within the acceptable limit, this will be an amber color shown. And behind you can see below all of this weight score, this the system generates the total quality score of 83.5%, which is fairly acceptable limit. Below there are two charts, and in these two charts all of the standards have been mentioned, and you see the way they are away from the target, it can show you in amber or red color or green color. And same is the case goes with this schedule maturity. So it lists down all of the standards, and those which are missing the target, they are shown in the amber and red color. Below it is the screen which shows the overall quality achieved by this schedule, and if it lies in the green area, it means that it comes in the acceptable limit. If it lies in the amber area, it is in the acceptable limit, but the project managers and the program managers and the program management in fact should be more focused on reviewing those schedules, because if the quality is not maintained, this graph can further go down to the red level, and if it is in the red level, it means that the project is not meeting the requisite quality standards. And you see any schedule that is not meeting the requisite quality standards is liable to face some problems in the coming times. So this is it, a bit of review of the project health check tool. Thank you for watching the video.